Guys, yes, I at na CBM and Semenyo Egumenim bebre ewa say Andre Dede Ayew with me start the first training for NAC brother ewo the Netherlands. Ibewura Andre Ayew camp kakra na ya hwe the free camp enso eba. And then a big day edema Antoine Semenyo. Update na the big day edema Antoine Semenyo. Ye dey transfer to Manchester City no update eba. And then SI the birthday and then osawo game. Enti ene ya Antoine Semenyo moment the day I holding the birthday 26th birthday ene or but the last game at the Ama Bournemouth ene or signing contracts at the Ama Manchester City. It's a big day at the Antoine Semenyo. Oko AFCON na AFCON no astati. Group stage a boy round of 16 boy nyina commodities. Afe na AFCON no astati. We share the 8 teams na aka na ebusafo. Ebe wurem na ya share the favorite ewo AFCON no so dey see ekoso ewo adan sem gumeni mu ase bi de nyina ebeba ewo ha Mohamed Kudus injury no mo amafa na agro no ebusafo enya agro Mohamed Kudus injury no scary na we are prayers going to Mohamed Kudus in these difficult moments. Now yen shase ewo Abrante Antoine Semenyo camp say na make no and a big day edema Antoine Semenyo because and odini birthday, so happy birthday to Antoine Semenyo 26th birthday and the 7th January Antoine Semenyo birthday, you know, and a big day celebration edema the guy no. And then the final game and then 7:30 Bournemouth versus Tottenham Hotspur. Now reports coming in, they say Antoine Semenyo is playing his last game for Bournemouth. Me the report be brave Eddie Aba after and then Obowie pen just say the medicals Eddie Ama Manchester City, and it is being reported that Antoine Semenyo with the kind of complete bibia with Manchester City na yentie David Austin Otimi Ekafa from the Athletic in Sema Okafa Antoine Semenyo. So far so good. What's happening with his signing?
So the next Bournemouth match is on Wednesday. I was trying to get my bearings.
Trying to get your head, yeah.
It's against Tottenham, and it will be the final match of Antoine Semenyo's Bournemouth career. That's basically the agreement that was struck between all parties, the two clubs and the player, that he would take part in Bournemouth's matches against Chelsea, Arsenal and Tottenham before heading on his way after he reached an agreement or decided of all the suitors that he wanted to join City.
That's a bit cheeky, isn't it?
I think it is. It's a bit unusual.
Go play against all of City's rivals and then you can come.
Yes, it's weird from David Austin, the Athletic. Omo conversation and omo having about Abrante Antoine Semenyo, and he was confirming, say indeed Antoine Semenyo will play his last game today. Into from Ochina Air Canada, Antoine Semenyo will no longer be a Bournemouth player. Now, Bournemouth head coach Andoni Iraola also made this confirmation, say indeed Antoine Semenyo will be playing his last game for Bournemouth.
Antoine Semenyo in the squad and will play.
Yes, Antoine will play tomorrow, yes.
A lot of people are wondering whether this is his last Bournemouth game. What can you say?
I can give you my opinion from my experience, but there is nothing signed with Antoine Semenyo. If you ask me personally, what do you think? With all the noise and this, I think could be the last game, but I cannot guarantee it. You know, it's like my personal opinion, because I understand the market, I understand the noise, but right now there is nothing agreed, there is nothing signed, so for me it's our player and I hope he continues, but my understanding also, because I've been in other markets before, in this club and in others, there is a chance it's his last game also, yes.
Yes, it's also head coach Andoni Iraola so ne die an so oka ewo ho na yenhwe Fabrizio Romano ebusia Fabrizio so de ne die ebebo Fabrizio say here we go. Fabrizio say here we go. Manchester City seal agreement to sign Antoine Semenyo for £65 million. Deal confirmed as Semenyo picked Manchester City over Christmas. Deal confirmed as Semenyo picked Manchester City before Christmas over 4 Premier League clubs. four Premier League clubs keen. City will pay 65 million by January 10th. Semenyo to play against Spurs, then undergo medicals on Thursday. See, this is coming from Fabrizio Romano. Also, he is confirming, say indeed, Antoine Semenyo is playing his last game today. So the birthday boy playing his last game for Bournemouth now. Let's hope say he can top it up with some hat trick be and a brace and the Semenyo ultimate put 2 goals be and say hat trick be not just say be a budget so that his name will forever be in the good books of Bournemouth because they bought him for £10 million from Bristol, and look at what he has made for himself so far. £65 million. That's about 55 million profit from Bournemouth. You know, guy no one more Bournemouth for sika papa. They bought him for just 10 million, and just 2023 for 10 million, and now they are selling him in 2026 for 65 million. That shows you the work Antoine Semenyo has put in. I mean, what he has done for himself, you know, from a footballer nobody really wanted to do anything with what you're saying. As you say, I'm sure baby Wababu drew I want to carry him. Send a big day, Edema Antoine Semenyo. Now, Utie in Sema, according to Ghana journalist or UK, Rahman Osman in Sema Okana, or say Antoine Semenyo has just signed his Manchester City contract. First Ghanaian to work with Pep Guardiola. Biggest Ghanaian star now. What a move. Congrats, Antoine. Go and win the Premier League this season. This is coming from Ghana journalist Rahman Osman. I'll say, Charlie, Antoine Semenyo has already penned down the contract. We didn't get Sasha assign the contract, and also Abrante Rahman Osman information on also they buy from Abrante Antoine Semenyo and so a camp Dede Ayew camp Dede Ayew finally was started training with Nag Brothers. This year Nag Brothers, the Eredivisie has not returned from the Christmas festivities and they are still on break, but they will resume this weekend and Dede Ayew was starting out also all year training cover up and down. Only Dennis Odoy. Dennis Odoy on also Nag brother Habi Dede Ayew Akwakoto former Black Stars teammate Dennis Odoy. They are moving along very well. It's and also Andre Ayew and so and also what about so Charlie, there are lots of games to play in Dede Ayew. Yeah, sure said I said they are World Cup also beat me and make it a squad maybe because yes, my 8 goals 6 assists. Dede Ayew. My 8 goals, 6 assists, and I promise you that you go to the World Cup. But yeah, give us 8 goals, 6 assists per. Do it for the half of the season, and I promise you say you go to the World Cup. And also need Dede Ayew and so need the Eroho. Now, let's go to Mohamed Kudus injury. And I was making a report that the Telegraph have been making reports say Tottenham Hotspur wants to go and sign a new forward because of Mohamed Kudus injury. They want to sign a new player because of Mohamed Kudus injury. Telling you, say Mohamed Kudus injury a serious one. If Obiepra, that's almost a mobile market, not sign before, then they foresee that this injury will take some time. That's why they want to go to the market and sign a new forward, according to the Telegraph reporter on what they buy. The Telegraph say Tottenham way up January move for attacker after Mohamed Kudus injury blow. Ghana forward set for spell on their sidelines as Thomas Frank admits Spurs are short on offensive options. Okay, so Tottenham could step up their plans to sign a forward this month after scans showed Mohamed Kudus' injury is worse than feared. Kudus, 25, limped off at the weekend against Sunderland, and there were hopes of a quick return, but he will miss the clash against Bournemouth on Wednesday and further games heading into the second half of the campaign. It will be a blow to Thomas Frank as he tries to improve Spurs' 13th place position in the Premier League table before matches in the FA Cup and Champions League later this month. Spurs have also just sold Wales winger Brennan Johnson to Crystal Palace in a £35 million deal, which limits their options and could see Frank go into the January market for a forward. Okay, according to the Telegraph, Tottenham Hotspur want to go to the market because first of all, Omo Atom Brennan Johnson, I don't know, see for the Maton Crystal Palace. So Mohamed Kudus also any injury, the scans coming out edge. They say Kudus will be out for quite a long time. It's in the they have to go to the market and get a forward. And Honda Mami who say then Kudus injury, is something to worry about. Because Upra, it is 1 month, they will not say they are going to the market because of 1 month injury. Even if it is little bit, even 2 months, most teams will not go to the market. If they say they will go to the market, it means they are seeing something like 3 months, 4 months there before a team will decide that let's go to the market and get a forward because of Mohamed Kudus injury. It's all prayers are with Mohamed Kudus. So let me recover na mabantem na so abeboa Tottenham Hotspur because baby omo position than there ebusu for enye kra. Now let's go to the AFCON. Yenhwe AFCON no, me say AFCON no afi na start. AFCON proper na kasa afi na start. 8 teams left no. Yewo Mali, Senegal, Egypt, Ivory Coast, Cameroon, Morocco, Algeria, Nigeria. These are the 8 teams left in the AFCON. No? Now the fixtures, they say it here. Mali will face Senegal in the quarterfinals. Mali versus Senegal. And I also Cameroon versus Morocco. Cameroon faces the host nation, Morocco. It's a big game. And I Egypt versus Ivory Coast. Another cracker. Egypt, Ivory Coast, and then Algeria, Nigeria. Informed teams this year, they made Nigeria for team no omo hot. And the informed team they made Nigeria. Omo krampo na Ayew say omo ya favorite no. Official said they are the kika koda Nigeria Ayew favorite to win the AFCON. But this year they are the during there. Charlie do or die any the bebo tournaments. No, 8 teams na karo. And also Africa Cup of Nations quarterfinals. The city It's the guys in basically in the next one.